Matt's on the line to us now from Matt Porter Web Design, one of our techie gurus. Hi, Matt.
Hiya.
Thanks for joining us. Do you do this then in a coffee shop?
I have done, actually, on a few occasions. I'm in a situation at the moment where I don't have an office. So sometimes having a coffee shop or somewhere like that where you can go to, you can open your laptop up and you can do some work, have a cup of coffee, couple of cups of coffee during the same time is all good. I can see where it might be an issue at weekends when these places are much busier, because you do end up spending longer than maybe drinking a cup of coffee or a couple of them while you're there. But I'm fairly sure that that these places during the week when it's much quieter, they'll do things to encourage people to come and use their facilities, and having Wi-Fi there and having a laptop is all good. It's no real difference if you're reading the news on a tablet or something like that than reading it on a newspaper. It's just people's view of it, I think.
Well, I wouldn't argue with that. I mean, the newspaper you hold up in front of you, the tablet, laptop on a table, you're spread out, you got your coffee, you're taking up a fair amount of room there. Andy's been in touch. He says Greater Anglia should adopt the same stance on off-peak trains. Nothing worse than someone hogging a table and facing their lid for a whole journey.
Well, I think that there is a need for people to have Wi-Fi now, because everyone's devices are enabled. We're totally connected to the internet. I think that having it on trains is very, very useful as well, especially for commuters who, there's a lot of pressure on a lot of workers now to be working longer than their normal working hours. So having this connectivity on the train is a great idea. I think that the thing that gets missed here is that if you walk into a cafe, are you connecting to a network which is secure? Are you connecting to a network which means that someone 2 or 3 tables away can't snoop onto your devices? So people should be wary of having these facilities, that knowing that they are completely secure, and that when they're connecting to the internet, they're just not opening up their computer to everybody around them. So using something like a VPN software is a very good idea, because that makes your connection to the internet private. But just be aware, when you're connecting to these things, the big places, the big coffee shops and places like that, takeaway food places, they're generally going to be private. But if you go to an independent, just make sure that you are secure, before you sit down and start browsing the internet, because you might find that someone else can see what's on your computer.
Okay, Matt, thanks very much. From Matt Porter Web Design.